Hello, my name is Kate Montgomery. I'm the author and creator of the Montgomery Method 12 Steps for the alignment of the upper body, arms, wrists, and hands. When you have repetitive strain injury, whether it's called carpal tunnel syndrome or de Quervain syndrome or anything else, it is still about three systems: the skeletal system, the muscle system, and the nervous system. There are three systems: the skeletal, muscle, and nervous systems. And when they are out of balance, then you have an issue with possible repetitive strain injury of the upper body. When they are all in alignment, then you can receive 100% conductivity so that your arms do not hurt and you have full function. But there are 7 steps to self-assessment, and I'm going to demonstrate them now. The first one is called Tunnell's test, and that is to determine if you feel the median nerve, if it's surfaced. So the tap right here, and then you tap on the other side to see if there's any pain. If you have pain, then there's a possibility that the median nerve is trapped in the carpal tunnel. The next one is called Violin's test, and it's when you turn your wrists like this. When you turn your wrists like this, then you will feel the impingement of the median nerve in the tunnel. The next one is going to be grip strength. So when you squeeze your fists together as tight as you can, give yourself a number 1 to 10, 10 being the most strong that you think you are. It is your perception of strength. Next is sensitivity of touch. So if you rub your finger pads like this, close your eyes, and determine how sensitive you think you are, 1 to 10, 10 being the most sensitive, give yourself that number. The next one is muscle testing, and this is where you need a partner. And so what you're going to do is have the partner try to pull your fingers apart. And so the way this is done is you have your friend, so you put 2 fingers together like this, and you try to pull them apart. And you do both sides. So you go this way, and then you're also going to go palm down because the elbow is a 2-joint joint. So if they are strong, that's good. If you come up and you hold it strong, that's fine. But if they come apart, then you know that somewhere in this alignment of the arm, something's out of balance. The next one is palpation of trigger points. So in your arm, this is your arm muscle. So when you squeeze your muscles together, you can see them bulge. The arms are moving. So you can see the arm moving. So if I push into the muscle, especially up around the elbow joint, I might feel ropey muscles and I might feel pain. Those are trigger points, and that will tell you what your pain factor is. And you want to give yourself a number 1 to 10, 10 being the most pain, to see where you stand on that one. But these muscles, and we will discuss this later in the next part of the video on how to massage these out and get rid of the trigger points. Next, we're going to talk about palpation of muscles and pain. So if you come in the arm and you just rub against the grain of the muscles and up around the elbow joint, you want to see if you have what we call trigger points, which are hypersensitive areas within the muscles, and also pain. Pain is a factor in all of this when you have overuse syndrome. Give yourself a number 1 to 10, 10 being the most pain. Give yourself that and write it down. Now we're going to talk about the 12-step Montgomery method, and I'm going to walk you through all 12 steps. So the first one is posture. So make sure that your posture is aligned, that you stand up straight, you're not hunched over like this. You know, a lot of musicians, because you wear a guitar and you have a strap around you, you run like this. So when you pull yourself back, you open up all the nerves down and through the arms, and that's going to be a benefit for you so that you have sensitivity into your hands. So the first thing is posture. Next, we're going to start with alignment of the body. So next, the first step here is to work on the neck, the cervical vertebra. So you're going to massage the neck vertebra, and you're going to massage down the edges of the vertebra, just like this, several times. Loosens up the muscles. And then when you come back up here, just sort of push up on the occiput, the base of the skull, and open up and stretch. That's that step. The next one is going to be shoulder rolls. You're going to open up and roll the shoulders. Open up and then roll them forward. And then finish with rolling them back. Do that about 3 or 4 times. The next is forward arm extensions. So you're going to bring your arm up like this at a 90-degree angle, and you're going to flip it forward. Now, it's not about just laying it out. You have to flip it because you're aligning the elbow joint in a forward alignment. So you're going to do it 3 times and support the joint, not up here, not here, on the joint itself. So when you're on the joint, you're going to go forward, forward, oh, there goes mine, forward. Now, that's a forward arm alignment. Now we're going to do a lateral alignment of the elbow joint. So you're going to go palm down, over the top, onto the elbow, and come in at a 90-degree angle and flip it out. Do not go past the shoulder joint. It's a quick jerk, quick, boom, snap, and you're done. 3 times only. Next, you're going to do wrist press. So now we're going to work on the carpal tunnel. So you're going to go press, 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 and you're moving your thumb across the wrist joint. Once you do that, you're going to do wrist pull. The next step is wrist press. You're going to place your thumb in the crease of the wrist, and you will be moving the thumb with each extension and flexion from here to here to here. And now what you're going to do is you're going to press, press, press. Just press it several times. You'll feel the bones move. Then you're going to hold onto your whole hand and pull. You're separating the wrist from the arm. Just pull. You're not snapping anything, you're just pulling gently. Then you're going to come underneath and you're going to squeeze your wrist joint together. Just squeeze the two together. Next is a finger and thumb pull. So you're going to, very gently. This is not about snapping your fingers. This is just opening up the energy flow. You will hear your fingers crack, I'm sure, and hear bones move, and that's okay. Now we're going to do the opposite side, and also you will check your grip strength at this time. Check your grip. Who has a better grip? Do you feel more in this right arm versus the left arm? So that's what you want to see. Also, finger pad sensitivity. You want to see if there's a change in that. Now we're going to do the next side. We've already done the upper body of the neck and the shoulders, so now you're going to do the elbow on this side. Bring your arm up to a 90-degree angle, support the elbow joint fully forward. And then a quick snap and a quick snap. Now you're going to do a lateral alignment. Arm goes palm down over the top, hanging onto the elbow joint. You're going to come in, go out, and do not go past the shoulder. Boom. It's a quick snap. 3 times, that's all you do. Come again, you're going to do wrist press. And again, you're going to move the thumb across the wrist joint with each flexion and extension. So now we're going to press, press, press. Do that several times. Now you're going to do wrist pull. Then you're going to come underneath and squeeze the wrist together. And now you're going to open up the thumb and finger joints with very easy tugs, very gentle tugs. And that's it. And squeeze your fists together to see what your grip strength is now. Try your finger pad sensitivity. Step 10 and 11 are next. This is a forward stretch. So you're going to pull forward and drop your head and round out your back and stretch forward. Hold it for a count of 5. and then come back up. And make sure you breathe and then come back up. Next, you're going to do a arm, chest, shoulder stretch. So you're going to stretch back. This opens up your shoulder girdle as well as locks your elbow back into place. So you're doing this one. Now I can raise fairly high. You don't necessarily have to do that. You can just come down here, but you want to lock out your elbow joint and open up the shoulder girdle. Too many times, because you hunch forward, that your shoulder muscles, your chest and shoulder muscles are locked in here. In time, you will open these up. It just takes time and stretching. You can also hold on to a door jamb and just sit here like this and hold them open. But eventually, you want to be able to do this. So that's step 11. In the 12-step Montgomery method, for steps 4 and 5, which is the forward alignment of the elbow and the lateral alignment of the elbow, I do not recommend that these be done by young children or young adults. They can do steps 10 and 11, which is the forward stretch, and the shoulder, chest, and arm and elbow lock. Those are good for children. They do not need, and also for seniors, they do not need to do those. Next is step 12. Step 12 is muscle therapy. And now we're going to do the massage of the arm, of the forearm, to show you how to do this. It is in the book with pictures and graphics, but I'm going to demo for you. So you're going to take your hands and you're going to take your thumb and you're just going to massage across the grain of the muscle. Now another way to do that is that you can do this, roll the muscle like this, and come back in and come across. Now, if you can't do this, I highly recommend a good massage therapist to work on you. Then you're going to flush out. You flush toward the heart, and you work. You're going to do the same thing on this side. You're just going to go like this. And then you're just going to flush out like this. Now this is all pictures and graphics in the book to show you how to do that. To see what your grip strength is now, try your finger pad sensitivity, and that's the Montgomery's 12-step method. I also use my Herbal Healing Balm because this has got many herbs and oils in it that have 3 pain relievers and things in order to help heal the tissue and take the pain away. I've used it many years and I highly recommend this, and you can read more about this on my website. I have a special technique that I want to talk to you about. Violinists in particular who have a violin and their neck is cocked to the side, and we're using all the joints that are out of balance when you hold a violin. So the wrist, the elbow, the shoulder, and the neck all are compromised when you are playing a violin. A long time ago, Dr. Cleve Armstrong showed me a technique for violinists to help them rebalance themselves after they played. And one of the things about a violinist is that every joint in the alignment from the neck, shoulder, elbow, and wrist, and fingers is out of alignment. And you are using one side, the left side, all the time, unless you are a right-sided violinist, which I have not seen, but the thing is the left side. And he has shown, he was an eye doctor, and he made note that a lot of violinists ended up with a left eye astigmatism or a left eye compromise. So it's always nice to talk to your doctors about your eyesight when you're a violinist. But the technique he showed is about rebalancing and stability right to left. And this is how you do it. One of it is to swing your arms and shift weight from side to side. Just shift. And my feet are about just a little above, about shoulder width apart, a little bit more. And now I'm going to stretch out and I'm going to massage down the side of my leg. And then I'll go the opposite side. And then I'm going to rub the neurolymphatic reflex point, and it's right here around rib 5. And this is for the latissimus dorsi, which is a large back muscle that goes down across the back and it comes up and over and anchors in the arm. So every time your arm is raised, you are using this large back muscle. I highly recommend that you do this, even if you're not a guitarist, but it's a very good stabilizing exercise to do. By rubbing the neurolymphatic reflex point, it helps to strengthen and relax that muscle. Those are an exercise that I hope that everybody does, not only that for anybody that's a musician and not just a violinist. In conclusion, I would also like to say that I have a phrase that I've used forever, and it's basically, there is no cure for repetitive strain injuries, only regular body maintenance. You are using your body on a regular basis. You are playing music, you are writing songs, you're on a computer. It's life. The body needs maintenance. Just like you take your car in for body maintenance, oil, lube, and grease it, you need to oil, lube, and grease your body. You need to invest in your body. If you get regular massage therapy, get regular acupuncture, you get chiropractic, you get cranial sacral, you get energy therapy, those are the things that you need to look at. Who is your team of practitioners that can assist you in your health and well-being? I highly recommend these people. I have been doing this for a very long time, and I know the value in keeping my body healthy and strong. I wish you all the best so that you play music and your longevity is forever. Namaste. Yes. A doctor named Dr. Neil, saying the astronaut's name.